children. Now let's continue with the chapter linear equations in one variable in part 4. And here we are going to solve problems related to day-to-day life situations. Okay, it's like story problems or word problems. And here's the second question for you. Set up equations and solve. We have to set an equation. We have to write an equation and then we have to solve it. See, the question is, if I take 3/4 of a number and count up 3 more, I get 21. If I take 3/4, what is 3/4? 3/4. 3/4 of a number. Here this of stands for multiplication. Of a number. We don't know what is that number. So we can substitute the unknown as x. In maths, most of the time we use the letter x for unknown. You can use any variable like y, n, m, any variable. And count up. I'm not just finding only 3/4 of a number. I'm just again counting up 3 more. It means I'm adding 3 more. If I do this, what do I get? I get 21. So is equal to 21. So is it clear, my dear children, how to write this English statement in a mathematical form? You should know to locate this clue words. 3/4 of a number. If you understand the question only, you will be able to write this equation. Read the question more than 3 times to write this equation. Once the equation is ready, it's simple and easy to solve it. So by the rule of transposing. Now shall we solve it? Here's the equation that we wrote. 3/4 of a number. Count up 3 to get 21. What is the first transposition that I have to do? From left hand side to right hand side, I have to shift this +3 to this side. So how it will become? Can I transpose 3/4? No. Only we should start with addition and subtraction. Then we have to go in for multiplication and division. Then we have to simplify the bracket. Okay, outside the bracket we have to do a reverse process of Bodmer's rule. In simple, I can say. So I am transposing +3 now, not 3/4. Again, you will make this error. Be careful. 21 minus 3. So what is 21 minus 3? 18. The three other remaining 3 things I have written as it is. Now here I have 3/4 in relationship with x with operation multiplication. So when it comes to this side, it comes in division. So this will become as a reciprocal in the left hand side. Just a reciprocal. 3/4. Here it will come as 4/3. See here, 4/3. We have 4/3. Can I cancel any number with 3? Yes, 1 3 is 3. 6 3s are 18. So 6 4s are 24 is the answer. Now let us check whether my answer is right. How to check? We have to start with LHS. In the place of x, I should have 24. In the place of x, I will write 24. Can I cancel this? 1 4 is 4. 6 4s are 24. What is 6 into 3? Here we have multiplication symbol. Isn't it? So 6 3s are 18. 18 plus 3? 18 plus 3? 21. So we get the RHS as the right answer. So 24 is the right solution. Now the next question is, sum of two numbers is 95. If one exceeds the other by 15, find the number. The clue words here, you should know to identify them. Sum of two numbers is 95. If one exceeds the other, it means plus by 15. How much it is exceeding? 15. So plus 15. I can say it as plus 15. Find the number. We have two numbers. The sum of that two numbers. If one is x in the sense, the other numbers is x plus 15. This is x plus 15. We have two numbers, x and x plus 15. If we add these two, we get the number 95. Yes, children, now let's see the solution. let one number be x. So the other number will be 15 plus x. It exceeds the first number. So 15 plus x. If I find the sum of these two, x plus 15 plus x, we get 95. Is it clear, my dear children? Now the x plus x together, x and x, we get 2x plus 15 is equal to 95. This is the required equation. And we are going to solve this equation by the rule of transposing. So what is that rule states? We have to transpose 1 by 1. So plus 15 will get transposed to this side as minus 15. This plus 15 has come to right hand side as minus 15. So 95 minus 15 is 80. Then here 2 and x is in multiplication. So how will this 2 come to this side? It will come in division. 80 by 2. 80, 2 into x. Here 2 is in multiplication. So it comes as division in the right hand side. So 1 2 is 2. 4 2s are 8. So 40. So x is equal to 40. The two numbers are 40 and 55. We found the value of x to be 40. This is x now. First number is x. So this x value is 40. What is the other number? It is 15 more than 40. So if I add plus 15 along with this 40 now, what do I get? 40 plus 15? 55. So these two numbers are the two numbers that if I add, I will get 95. Do I get 95? 40 plus 55? Yes. So these are the two numbers. See, even 30 plus 65 is also 95. But it will not satisfy this condition. I said 30 plus 65. Is the one number exceeds the other by 15? No, it exceeds by 25. It will not satisfy the condition that is stated in the question. Only one solution will satisfy the given condition. Is it clear? The condition is one number should exceed the other by 15. This 55 is exceeding this 40 by 15. And not with 30 and 65 it is not possible. Though these sum gives 95, it will not satisfy the next condition. So this is not the right answer. Only this is the exact and only answer for this given question. Is it clear? Okay children, now let us move to the next question. The sum of, again, sum plus, I am going to add something. Sum of, what are the things that I am going to add? 3. So I am going to add 3 numbers. 3 consecutive multiples of 8. Do you know the first number that starts with the multiplication of 8? Yes, it is 8. So the next multiple is 16. Do you say that this 8, 16 and 24 will add up to 888? No, we don't know the first multiple of 8. Then you have to find second multiple. From that I have to find the next and next multiples. We don't know the starting multiple. Okay, they are saying 3 consecutive multiples of 8. We don't know whether it starts from 24 or 80 or 88. We don't know where it starts. So, we consider the first multiple of 8 as x. Is it clear? Okay. Now, if I say the multiple of 2, what will I get? 4, 6. How it gets increasing? It increases by 2. Isn't it? 2, 2. Then again, plus 2. So, can I say if x is the first number, the next multiple will be x plus 8. The next multiple after x plus 8 will be x plus 8 plus 8. See here, first multiple is x. Second multiple is x plus 8. In table, if we don't know the table, no, if ma'am is suddenly asking for 12th table, you would have come across, even if you have not come across such experience, your friends, you would have seen your friends doing that. Counting, fastly counting in fingers and telling the answer. It's the same thing. Adding 8 to find the next multiple. What will be the next third multiple? Because we need 3 consecutive multiples. Already it is x plus 8. This x plus 8 is this previous one. Okay, this previous one. Along with this, I am adding this 8 to get the third multiple. So if I add all these three multiples, it is 888. See here, x plus this x plus 8. How did I get 16? Here 8 plus 8 is 16. So x plus 16. If I add all these three numbers, I get 888. That is the condition. Here in exam, they may give you this sum to be some other numbers also. And they may also say it is a multiple of 13 or the multiple of 11 or multiple of 7. You should know to start with this. If the question is about multiple, the first multiple should be considered as x. The second multiple should be plus 8 or plus 11 or plus 13. Whichever multiple they are asking, it should come. If you understand the logic alone, you will be able to change that. Okay. Now, if I add all these three numbers, we have 3x plus 16 plus 8 will be 24. I have clubbed all these things and made it into simple thing. Okay, it looks very big, but it is a simple thing. Okay, then I will transpose this 24 to this side and it becomes minus 24. If I subtract, I get 864. Then this will get transferred to this side as 3 divided by 3. And if I cancel it, I get 288. This is the first number. What will be the next number? Add plus 8 along with that. We get 296. And what will be the next number? I have to add plus 8 along with this 296. So I get 304. Okay children. Now the next question is Anwar thinks of a number. He is thinking of a number. We don't know what is that number. Let it be n or x, whichever you feel is to be convenient. If he takes away some, takes away, what does it mean takes away? Is it add or subtract? Yes, it is subtract. Takes away 7 from 5 by 2 of the number. We don't know that number. If he finds the 5 by 2 of that number, see off in the sense into here. Okay. Always in subtraction, you should be very clear which has to come in the front and which has to come at the back. From number, for the number that follows from should come. See, if I ask you to bring a mug, a small mug full of water from a bucket of water, you will easily pick it up and come. But if I tell you the reverse way, bring me a bucket of water from a small mug of water, will you be able to get water from a small mug in a very big bucket? No, we cannot put inside, no. That's the thing in subtraction. We cannot take away a bigger thing from a small thing. So, we should be very careful while you write this subtraction. 5 by 2 of n or x should come in the front. See here, 5 by 2 of x minus 7. Though while we write the sentence, this number comes front. But be careful while you write the equation. Again, transposition plus 7. Here we have divided by 1. And cross multiply. 1 11s are 11. 2 7s are 14. Again, if I transpose this, if I add now 25 by 2, it will come in the reciprocal. See, 5 by 2 will come as a reciprocal. Because it is in multiplication. Here there is no operation. So, multiplication. Okay, then if I cancel 5 and 25, it becomes 5 5s are 25. And here 1 and 1, 2 gets cancelled. Hope you got the answer. The consecutive, next question, the 3 consecutive integers are such that I am not going to give the solution for this, just discussion alone. 3 consecutive integers are such that when they are taken in increasing order, there are 3 consecutive numbers. First is x. What will be the next number? X plus 1. What will be the next number? X plus 2. So, we got 3 consecutive numbers such that when they are taken in increasing order, I am taken in increasing order and multiplied by 2, 3 and 4. So, this is multiplied by 2 and this is multiplied by 3. This bracket is very important because when you multiply by 3, you will have 3 into x, 3x plus 3 into 1, 3. And similarly for this you have to multiply by 4. They add up. After finding this multiplication, you will add and put is equal to 74. And simplify and solve the answer. Here we have 3 consecutive integers, add up to 51. The same concept. X plus 1, x plus 2 is equal to 51. Very simple equation. Okay, a rational number is such that when you multiply, these are the clue words that you have to underline and find it. Okay children? And today's work is to complete for example 5 and 9 in class